This is the Secure Shell and Terminal Line Security Lab. Your carrier network is connected to a customer network. Configure basic security for your terminal lines. Your equipment already have the admin username with the password wherever and the enable password wherever. So let's go to action item number 1. Validate that you can telnet from customer to your carrier devices. This should not happen. So let's see. And this is the router 1, and I can telnet into my devices. So I can telnet to IP number 1 and IP number 2. So I must secure this because this shouldn't happen. And so let's go to see what should we do. So secure your terminal lines at your carrier equipment. The idle timeout should be no longer than 60 seconds. The total timeout should be no longer than 30 minutes. Warning of 30 seconds. Disable the auxiliary line. Protect the console line from telnets. And let only the management networks access the BTYs. Okay, so let's go to do that. So on router 2, I'm going to enter line BTY 1 to 4 and exec timeout of 60 seconds. So it should be 1 minute, 0 seconds. And then the absolute timeout should be 30 minutes. And the logout warning should be 30 seconds. And I'm going to enter this in the console as well. Line console 0. Exec timeout, absolute timeout, and logout warning. And the transport for the console, I should set up no transport input, but there is no input here. So I have to jump that because if I do show line console 0, the input, where is the input? Input transport are known, so I don't have to enter nothing. Probably for older routers, I should have to enter transport input none, but I don't have to do that now. So I'm going to go down to the console, the auxiliary, I'm sorry, and disable it with no exec. Okay. Now I'm going to create an access list, number 1, that only permits the network, my network, and I will go into the BTYs, and I will access class it with inf. So now that I did that, I'm going to do that here as well. Line exec timeout 1 minute 0 seconds, absolute timeout to 30 minutes, and logout warning 30 seconds. And I'm going to that with the console as well. Exec timeout 1 minute, absolute timeout 30 seconds, 30 minutes, and logout warning 30 seconds. And in the auxiliary, I will issue no exec, disabling it, and then I will do an access list. 1 permits my network, and then go to here and access class it's in. So that is pretty much what I did here. So I should not be able to telnet. Okay, great. Validate that you cannot telnet for customer anymore. Now we're going to configure secure shell. I'm going to configure secure shell. And for instance here, remember hostname first. Hostname is one. IP domain name, maybe lab.com. Then crypto generate crypto key, generate RSA. It will create a key with this modulus. I will tell yes. Then notice that this tells me that it is incorrect because I will need at least this amount of bits for Secure Shell version 2. If I use Secure Shell to myself, minus L admin refused. Oh, hold on a second. This is weird. Okay. I can telnet, but I cannot secure shell because my key should be. I'm going to enter 1024. Okay, now I can secure shell. I mean, whatever. Okay. Now I'm going to secure my BTYs. Line BTY 0 to 4. Transport input secure shell. I'm going to do that in router 2 as well. Come see host name R2, IP domain name lab.com, crypto key generate RSA 2024. Great. Now line BTY 0 to 4 and transport input secure shell. Now if I wanted to telnet, refuse, but if I secure shell, whatever, what elder. Okay, it's working now. Same here. Enable whatever telnet. No. Admin. This is funny. No match in cipher found. Something is wrong with this. I can't. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to crypto key and generate my key again. Yes. Exit. Okay. Something is wrong here. No match a cipher. I can log in into the other device. Okay, this is weird. Okay, So probably we need to add a cipher here because the client is using CVC, CVC, CVC. I only have CTR, CTR, CTR. So let's issue the command IP secure shell. Let me see what's. Let's add some. Oh, it's funny. IP secure shell server. IP secure shell server. Okay, let's see the config. And I'm pretty sure I saw that config. Let me see that in the switch. Okay, I have this one. IP secure shell. I'm going to use server algorithm encryption. I'm going to use this, but I am going to add these ones. Okay, now this guy should be able to. Okay, great. Right. Now, what happens here if I do it from this side? My lock, so I still have to configure my client. Let me see. I am using this as a client, so I will have to update my algorithms here. I will issue these ones, but I also will use these ones. So let me see. Great. Okay, so what I need to do was to update my algorithms. I had to do it in this side because this router didn't allow me. The options. Okay, that's it.